Hi everyone, this is Miss Garrow, and this video is for S2 Modern Studies, Democracy in Scotland. This is Lesson 2. Activities for this week. The first activity is to watch this video and complete the activities we're asked. And Activity 2 is to complete the forms quiz assigned to you on Teams. During the week, I can post an extension task too. This will probably be on about Wednesday. If you're having problems accessing the work or have any questions, remember you can contact your class teacher to ask for help. You can send them an email or you can tag them in a comment on the social subjects team. During the video you might see these symbols. Here is what they mean. This lesson is what powers does the Scottish Government have, and our learning intention is to find out the difference between devolved and reserved powers. At the end you'll be able to explain what devolved and reserved powers are, and you'll be able to give examples of powers that the Scottish Government have. Is the Scottish Government powerful? The Scottish Government is a devolved government. This means that the Scottish Government has power over some issues specifically for Scotland, given to them from the UK government. Here we have pictures. So on the bottom left there's Westminster. This is the main government for the whole of the UK and it's based in London. And on the right hand side is Holyrood. This is the devolved government for Scotland based in Edinburgh, and they are the government only for Scotland. So, definitions. A devolved government is a government in a smaller geographical area given powers to make decisions for that area. Devolved powers are the things that a devolved government has power to make decisions on, and reserved powers are things that the main government keeps control of. In your jotter or on a piece of paper, or using IT, please write down these definitions. You can pause the video to make sure you can do it before the slide moves on. So what are the devolved powers? The Scottish Government can make decisions over the following things for people in Scotland. They've got powers over schools and education. They can make decisions for the environment. They've also got power over Scotland's healthcare and the Scottish NHS. They've got powers over housing and the law and order, which is the police and the court system. They've got power over the local councils in Scotland, which means giving them certain powers or adjusting taxes for them. And they've got power for tourism. They've also got some powers over certain parts of transport. In your jotter, on your paper, or on your IT Word document, please write down these powers. You can do it like a mind map like I have, or you can make a bullet point list. Or if you've got another method you like to use, you can use that. Remember, you can pause the video to make sure that you copy down the notes before the slide moves on. And what does the UK government keep power over? The UK government maintains control over these issues for the whole of the country, so they make decisions on these issues for England, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. They have got power over the benefits system, so this means they can make decisions about who gets what benefits and what benefits are on offer. They've also got power over immigration for the whole country, so that's who gets issued a visa, who's allowed into the country, who's not being allowed in. They've got power over defence, which is the military, the RAF, the Army, the Navy. And they also have power over foreign policy, so this means that the UK government makes a lot of decisions about things in the wider world with other countries for the whole of the UK. They have powers over nuclear energy, oil and gas, and for data protection. They've got powers over the broadcasting for the UK, so that's the BBC. And they have power over the trade and industry of the UK. They get to make decisions about trade and trade deals. On your paper, in your jotter, or on your IT method, please make a note of these powers that the UK government keeps. You can do it as a mind map, make a list, or any other method that you like. And remember, you can pause the video. So what are some of the laws the Scottish Parliament has passed? The Scottish Parliament passes laws quite regularly, and here are some important examples that are quite specific to Scotland. The Scottish Government passed free tuition fees for university students, which means that anyone in Scotland who wants to go to university won't need to pay for their tuition. They also made it a law that everyone over the age of 60 gets a free bus pass that they can use to travel however, whenever they want. They passed the law for free prescriptions for everyone. This is quite a recent law that's been passed, but it means that everyone gets the same access to any medication and isn't inhibited by costly prescriptions. The Scottish Government can make decisions about different drink driving limits, so we have a zero tolerance drink driving limit here in Scotland. And the Scottish Parliament also introduced the 5p carrier bag charge, so when you go to Tesco you have to pay 5p for a bag if you want to get a carrier bag. Make sure to take a note of these examples of laws to pass, as you might need to use them in future when you're explaining what the Scottish Parliament has power over. So, now that you've listened to this video, you're ready to start assignment 2, which is a quiz set as an assignment on Teams. It will test your knowledge of what you've learned in this video. If you have any questions or need any help, you can email your class teacher or tag them in a comment on the questions about the work channel on Teams. And if you've completed all of this week's work, double check to make sure that you've finished last week's work too.